Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, no, not a ham. A hem. Like a cough. It's fine. Captions, you'll get there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends beyond the binary, hello and welcome. It's me, Kristi. And, yeah. It's been a long, rough weekend. I'm just gonna play some Minecraft and try to take my brain off of it. Hi, Demon Dog. I'm just gonna hit the Minecraft buttons that make Minecraft go. I was smart this time, and I got all of the things that will make the stream chunk up done before I went live. So we're already loaded into Minecraft. It's all good. I totally remembered to change everything on the overlay. It's fine, and it's all looking the way that I meant it to. Exactly. I'm just making it. It's just like this. I'm just gonna hide this one. I'm just gonna hide it, and we never have to mention that it was there at all. It's good. Everything's fine. I need to change the game capture so that it looks at Minecraft, but I knew that was gonna be the case. Why do I have Weather EXE open? I'm pretty sure that's not a real thing. I'm almost certain that's not real. Okay. Good. And now we turn the music on. And we'll get to weather.exe is presumably where you learn the weather. Yeah. It's a balmy. I'm gonna increase in the that real quick. It's a balmy 79 degrees. It's under 80. And it's not even midnight yet. What a time to be alive. I'm so excited. So couple things. Last time I streamed, I was mad because the big map and the mini map mods weren't working. That was my fault because I use Fabric to load in all of my Minecraft mods, and I had downloaded the Forge versions of those mods instead of the Fabric versions, which is why they weren't working. Makes sense. You'll notice we are once again surrounded by houses on a lake. I chose to revisit this concept after the other lake house town was mysteriously burned to the ground by a dragon. A real dragon that really came along and set fire to all of those houses, and it wasn't our poorly built fireplaces or me saying fuck it and going ham with a flint and steel or anything like that. Real dragon. But we're doing the same thing. Some nice houses. They look slightly different because we don't need A-frames here. There's not really snow. There's a lot of rain, so they all have this overhang. And I've actually sort of set out a template for what I want these to look like. The couches and the tables and stuff are part of a mod called Adorn, which makes furniture. I like having furniture mods because they help Minecraft look like a place and not just like a series of blocks strung together. And that's very appealing to me. So the only thing that we are the rest of the houses are unfurnished. They have the walls and doors and shit in them already. But we're we're missing all of the little touches. And there's another thing that needs to go in this house that I thought I'd show y'all, not just because I hadn't done it before I went live, just because I think they're neat. We're gonna get into here. So how the hell do I actually make this? What are you called? Spruce kitchen counter? Yeah. I need some... Oh, I need polished andesite slabs first off. So let's take the andesite slabs and polish them. Here we go. Probably just do the whole shebang, huh? Yeah, probably just do the whole deal. Whole bunch of polished andesite. We're never gonna need any more. She said, tempting fate. I broke my hubris in college once. I didn't attend, I was just sort of around. There we go. So, there's some kitchen counters. And you can turn the counters into kitchen cabinets. Or cupboards, I guess they're called, if you do them like that. Which is cool, or you can turn them into sinks if you put them with buckets. Little water receptacles. So we need to get some counters in here. And then just do that to the rest of these houses and see how we like it. I'll just throw that down. What did I do with the other ones? The cupboards. Here they are. Do we want to have... Oh, that's wool. Do we want to have... like low-style cabinets like this and then cupboards up above them? Or is that gonna look too chonky? No. I like it. I need a couple more to see how I feel about it. Also, how does this interact on the... How does this interact on the corner? Hey, Riz. Oh, you don't like that, huh? It's okay, we can just, we can just do it the other way. That's fine. I've done computer today. I'm moving files from a drive to another drive. That's exciting. We need a bunch more of those. So let's actually just make as many of those as we can, and then we'll figure out how to differentiate them in a little bit. I don't need the andesite for anything else. Let's just turn it all into slabs. Slabs, slabs, slabs. All of you, slabs. This is gonna make a lot of these, huh? Well, yeah. I don't need this many. The entire disk is now encrypted, and I just need to figure out what's important for the new install. Nice. Are you trying to just keep everything safe, or are you working on a project? We need one more of these for balance. But I think I don't want to extend it out anymore because then this will be like too tight of a walkway, and I dislike that. That looks really good though. God, I like this mod. Okay. Let's do some work in one of the other spaces. So like I said, most of this is not anything. They're just empty, and I sort of have an idea of like what I want to put in each of them. I also tried to make an effort to see that the actual structures of the buildings look different. Because I don't like, and I will sometimes, but I don't like making just a bunch of carbon copy houses. I like for them to feel different, and they feel like, you know, lived in. Like this one's a studio apartment. It just has one little, like, it's still open, but it's got one wall over here to separate the sleeping area from the remainder of the areas. And then, how do I want to do this? I guess since we have the wall, we should use the wall, right? Yeah. So we just, how do you feel about... No, you don't like, moving next to each other like that either. Okay. That's fine. The previous install only had the home folder encrypted. We also needed to refresh the install at some point, because the previous install still had NVIDIA packages and tons of config files for programs we don't have. Ah. It feels like neither of these are picking up well. I'm also excited for a sandwich I'm going to have. It's less time-consuming than computer, but sandwich is still very good. Actually, since we don't have the ability to have up and downs here. Yeah, since we don't have the ability to have the cupboards on top and these on the bottom, I think these all need to be covers except for the one that's the sink. So let's pick all of these up. Nope, stop it. I have done some pretty time-consuming sandwich. Hi, Alice. How was it that the sandwich was big, or is it that the construction of the sandwich was intricate? Sorry, just taking a sip of my water real quick. It's got some of the squeezy lemon in it. I like the squeezy lemon a lot. I'll be honest, it was mostly due to red tape. You shouldn't eat red tape. Oh, the kind around the bologna, that's why it was a problem. That makes sense. We need, what, three cupboards and a sink? Yeah. Do I have... I don't. Let's just make one of these. Let's just make a crafting table real quick that we can pick up and set down. There's another one, but it's all the way over there. I don't wanna. We just go... Nope, I need to make the, Oh, I need to make 2 of these? Yeah. So it's bang... Nope, don't do that. And then one for the sink. Let's get rid of this one sad and solitary iron bar we have. There we go. So that's nice. I like that. Let's get a bed in. Do I have wool that isn't... I have orange wool. Let's get some different colored wool. We have a lot of colors of wool. That was... I posted about that on Mastodon. I went to go get a bunch of colored wool from the place where all of my colored wool lives. I had a big pen full of just like every type of sheep wool you can imagine on the sheep so that they self-refreshed, right? It was in a place that was... How do I want to phrase this? It was a monarchy. It was something that I made several years ago. And I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I don't think I would have had the words with which to explain to myself why having a big giant castle and then me being at the center of the castle was a bad idea. And so what I did was I went through and I tore up the sheep pens and like a bunch of other stuff. So now the sheep own the sort of castle area. It's their city now. And I put a bunch of feeders around so that they can eat and fuck to their heart's content. And when I went to go check it out just before the stream, they had done so. There are so many more sheep there now. Bed. That's what I was doing. Make a bed. A wonderful light blue bed. They fucking... Oh, they fucking... And... I need an end table there. How do I make an end table? Those are planks, those are wood, those are steps. Is it called an end table or is it called a drawer? It's not called a drawer. It's also not showing me all of my fucking recipes again. I don't know how or why it keeps getting away with this. Like, it should be showing me all of my things. But it's simply not, because I have a bunch of other recipes from Adoran that should be in about this general space, and they just super aren't. And that's deeply upsetting. Let's make a... because I know I need a treasure chest. Let's make a treasure chest and see if that pops it into gear. No, it's showing it out here, but not... Oh, okay, that's why. Because when I look at my recipe book, when I'm walking, it's just showing me the recipes that I can make with the 4 square I have as a person. When I go to the crafting table and look at it, it's showing me all the things I can make with the 9 square. Okay. That makes sense. So now let's look up what it is. There we are. Birch drawer. 2 birch slabs in a chest. I'm having trouble processing what I'm doing because there's multiple drives here and 2 of them have the same contents, but it's vital to never mess with one of them, and also the programs have to be working before I delete any of the one that should be deleted. You could put duct tape on the side of one that says control group. That's probably nothing. Did I make a treasure chest? No, I said I was going to. There we go. I assume they're out of view. That makes more sense than the silly thing I said. Just go like that. I can make it I can make a lamp too. What do I... That sounds good. What do I need to make a lamp? Lamp. Just a carpet and a torch. Except it has to be a stone torch. Do I need pillars for that? Yeah. Yeah, I need a stone rod. How do I make a stone rod? That just puts 2 stones on top of each other. Crap. The one that should never be messed with is plugged in through USB. Alright, so there is a thing. I said I'm moving files from one... that's a hole. I said I'm moving files from one home folder to another home folder, both of which look similar, and also there's another drive that's going to be deleted to make room for files. This sounds... Oh, thank God, I do have so much stone. This sounds deeply outside of my pay grade. Yeah, there's carpet. There's still a cold storage backup that we have, so it could only get messed up by about a week of data loss. But I intend not to mess up this drive. Good. I'm sorry that the computer is... that the computer is so much all the time. Okay. God, I need to throw some of this away. Not throw it away, but put it in a place where I don't have to fuck with it anymore. What can I get rid of? I don't need, like, so much of this stuff. I probably need my pickaxe. I don't need fences for any reason. I'll deal with black wool if I need it, or the minecart, or the shovel. One flint, I don't even know where I got that. Lapis lazuli. There it is. So I think this is good. What happened to my stone torches? Did I throw them away? No, they're there. Alright. 3 table lamps. Oop. Oh, I should put a table lamp in here somewhere. Probably right here. Yeah, this looks good. Nope. Nope. Doesn't like me putting, lamps on top of storage devices. I guess that makes sense. We have all these counters, though, so that's fine. It's bigger than I thought it was gonna be. But, I don't know. Still really brightens up the room. Oh, I can put this here. Nope. Get over there. I like Lapis Lazuli. She's traumatized, like me. From Steven Universe, presumably. Yeah. I'm told it's a good show, and it's on my list of things that I should probably watch at some point. I'll tell you what I like. I like this idea. That we're just gonna put these here. And a couple chairs. And that's what the dining room looks like. Yes. This was a good idea. So like this? Yeah, it's like that. I think we should actually make another set of 3. Here we go. How do I want this to go? Definitely in the corner. Have a little conversation pit, like... That good? This is good, actually. This is real good. I like this. Yeah, there, counter in the... There. Hey. Actually, should I have the long couch facing this way? I am of the opinion that one of the things that makes a good, like, hangout spot like this is the fact that you must have a long couch that your one asshole friend is always going to leap over the back of, as opposed to, like, sitting respectfully in the fucking chair. And not wrecking the back of it. You son of a bitch. I'm that one. Yes, yes. How big are these rooms? Not incredibly big. So I definitely need 2 beds for here. I don't think I have the space for couches in here if I want to have, like, a reasonable kitchen. So I think what I want to do is just line this whole back wall and then get some, well, like table chairs. And it'll be a little tight, but it's not a big space, so it's going to be a little tight either way. I think that's fine and good. Nope. No, not like that. Get out of here. No, I only needed 5. You get out of here too. I only needed 4. I forgot about the sink. I'll tell you what I watched instead of Steven Universe. I guess last week was Odd Taxi, which is an anime. And it's a very good anime about a walrus who drives a cab. And then a bunch of shit happens to him. It's absolutely wild. I've said this already to a couple of people, but it is like 12 Ounce Mouse. It is like one of my favorite shows, 12 Ounce Mouse, except that I don't feel super sketchy recommending it to people. So that is a great feeling. I need 3 of these. I don't think I have enough for 3. I do not. Yeah. That's just not enough. I feel hesitant to explain about Odd Taxi any further because it's a mystery story, sort of, and like to say a lot about it is to start spoiling the mystery, which is the fun part, but it goes some fucking places. It's like this movie that I don't mind spoiling, so I'll talk about it instead, I guess. Called Bug. I don't even remember the context in which I watched it. It was like I need to go cut down some birch trees. I was over at someone else's house, and they were picking what we watched, and they had this movie called Bug, and I'd never seen it, and so we watched it, and it's like this weird series of vignettes where it's like, here's this guy, he can't stop saving people. Like, he keeps shoving people out of the way of danger, and that sucks for him because he's a meaty fellow and usually injures the person that he is trying to save and keeps getting sued for that, but he can't stop anyway because it's the right thing to do. And there's an artist who, like, got laid off from his job, and he's trying to figure out what he wants to do next, and there's this weird thing at a bank where a guy keeps getting blinded by the windows across the street, and they're all really weird in their own right, and you just sort of keep watching the whole movie going, why am I watching all of these? No, not you. Why am I watching all of these things? What are we doing with them? And then the last 15 minutes, it's all like, well, it's this, what we've done is we've set up all the pieces of a weird big person Rube Goldberg machine. So now you get to see all these pieces come together. As people are like falling away from buildings and being blinded in the process, and it's I don't know if I would say it's a good movie. I would definitely say it's an interesting movie. I was making platforms, I think. Yeah, I actually have 2 platforms. I should go there, get those, but they're on the other side of the lake. I should make, like... Should I make crisscrossing, like, bridges for the lake? Should I make platforms over the lake and build more houses on the lake and then have bridges that go from the shore houses to the houses on the lake? Should I do that thing? That sounds like something I shouldn't do. This sounds like the first lost episode of Saul of the Mole Men that played out as 6-minute shorts every break for like 8 hours one night. Jesus Christ, Adult Swim, get your shit together. What does this birch step do? Can I just put that in front of a building and that'll look alright? Or is that going to be too tall? Okay, I've successfully made it so I cannot get in the house. Wonderful. So Odd Taxi has some of that DNA also, where I don't know if it has the DNA because I don't know if it's... It's probably not a... It's probably not a specific, like, reference setup, but the... That's the sort of general idea, is that there's a lot of things happening in the Odd Taxi universe, and like, no, two's better. And you're introduced to these elements like one space at a time, and then eventually it all sort of runs together in one big plan. And it's honestly pretty incredible. I like it a lot. It's also, I think, 13 episodes. So it's incredibly digestible. There seems to be no evidence of the Saul of the Moleman episode, but the gimmick was that every short was named something different and it kept switching genres, and it didn't become Saul of the Moleman until the very end. So these were just like Adult Swim does, with their weird interstitial things. I think I make beds, and then I think I put a cool couch in each one of these. Or not a couch, but like a chair. It's a nice comfy space. I think that's what I do to make these little rooms a little brighter. Right, but with a through-line plot. Makes sense. I sort of wish... I like Adult Swim things sometimes. And then other times I don't like Adult Swim things. Stunning stance I'm taking, I know. I think an organization sometimes makes good choices with the art it creates, and then sometimes it doesn't. I tried watching The Mighty Boosh again, and that show swings wildly in quality. Like I presume most people, I don't feel I have a sense of what The Mighty Boosh is beyond old Greg has a mangina. Which probably isn't what the creators thought was going to be their lasting legacy. I don't need the shears either. I probably don't need the coal. I can use the sofa for something, but... Take brown with us? What can brown do for us? I only have one purple wool? Why did I even bring this? I do have a bunch of magenta wool. Let's take that instead. Right, beds. I can just use the brown wool for the beds. Brown's a bed color. You know, for boring people. Go like that, I think. Yeah. Make two. Old Greg is about the ludicrously high rate of homelessness and abuse that trans mass people are subject to everywhere, but especially in Australia, where the Mighty Boosh are from. And then there's the first episode, which is about a guy trying to kick a kangaroo in the nuts. I know that I will regret asking this question, but why does the man wish to kick the kangaroo in the nuts so badly? Let's get a... Now we'll put the bed over here on the corner, and then the chair can go over there for some... this looks like I'm gonna be giving someone their last rites in this room. This isn't a great room. I'll tell you what, let's cut the window open. Yeah. Let's get some natural light in here, and that's gonna make it look a little less unbelievably dour. It still doesn't look good. It does still look like a hospital room, but hey. There's a message in the episode where the guy's trying to kick the kangaroo in the nuts, but it's mostly just a guy getting his ass kicked by a poorly made kangaroo puppet. for like 8 minutes. So, you say kangaroo puppet. Do you mean kangaroo puppet like Captain Kangaroo, or do you mean kangaroo puppet like Tank Girl? This is an important distinction. Let's make some very bright couches. That'll help the room, I think. I regret the brown bed now. I think the brown bed does not help. Well, I've been sent a link. So let's take a look at bbc.co. Okay. I can just click and drag that, yeah? I mean, I can, and then it disappeared. Just, remove this. Remove this. What happens if I go to... what happens if I go to screen capture? I don't have a screen capture, so nothing. So you're sort of seeing it flash on the screen for like a second. And then it vanishes, and I don't know why it's doing that. I should be able to just do it, but hey. Let's try one more. Let's try one more different thing. Actually, let's just do a screen capture. Fuck it. Display capture. Look at the chat, I'm being told. It doesn't work straight from browser. Okay. Can drag from desktop. I mean, that means I have to put this on my desktop first. Alright, well... I didn't want it there, but it's here now. It's here now, and we all have to come to grips with this terrifying kangaroo. I know it's bad, but remember, we're in this together. I'm going to remove the kangaroo now. I don't know why you would try to kick that thing in the nuts is the deal, because it just looks like you would lose. I've seen the Mighty Boosh. I wouldn't call them very tough-looking fellows. I would lose a fight with just a regular kangaroo. To say nothing of whatever the fuck that thing was. I think we do this like this. Yeah, we do this like this. It goes, oh, well, wait, womp womp. We'll just leave it at the side then, I guess. It'll go this way, and that space will just be open. And I'll deal with that. It's not how I wanted my life to be, but here we are. And put a shelf up here. Now this is a nice little workroom. And actually, let's cut another door right here. Yeah, so whoever's living here, they can like just go straight out to the workroom if they want to, as opposed to having to go through the rigmarole of going out here and then going around. They could just walk right out. Is it raining outside in Minecraft? Sure is. And thundering. Good. I'm glad that's happening. I need to make another fucking door. I put all of that spruce wood back, so it's like, I can put the spruce wood back. I'm not going to need to make another door. I've already thought out all of the things that I need doors for. What a silly fool I was. What an absolute melon. I think this person has a couple of different... I think they have a couple of different kinds of, or a couple of different colors of things. It's not like all nicely matched. It's sketchy as hell because it's from projects that they've put together. So they've got, like, a couple good couches. Maybe the chair came with the set. We have a coffee table still, right? Yeah. We can get a coffee table in the middle. It's a good mod pack. I said this earlier, but I'll say it again because I'm quite enjoying it. It's called Adorn, A-D-O-R-N. And it doesn't add a lot. It adds, like... it adds the counters, which can be made into cupboards, which can be made into drawers, and... the lamps. It only adds like 7 things. But the 7 things it adds really help to make a house look like a house. And I'm very happy about it. What was the recipe for those? I need the plate glass. Oop. Well, maybe I should get out of the Minecraft rain. I'm gonna sleep through the Minecraft night. Because that looks like I'm about to get exploded. Gonna make... oh, no, not you. I need the treasure chest, because I need my glass panes out. Actually, I should probably make more than one set of these. Yeah, let's make some more slabs so I can... make a couple sets of coffee tables, because I'm certain I'll need more. So what, 6 coffee tables? That's probably good. I can make more if I need to. Thank you, it's George Carlin, 7 things you can't build in Minecraft. You can't build shit because there's no pooping in Minecraft. You can't build piss because there's no pissing in Minecraft. You can't build a cocksucker because the redstone circuits aren't that distinguished. You can't build a motherfucker because... I don't know, I've been in Minecraft with some motherfuckers. So maybe you can have a motherfucker in Minecraft. And you can definitely make some tits if you wanted. Like, I'm not going to build giant Minecraft hits on stream, I don't think. Maybe we should do that some other time. I went out there to make that sink that I totally forgot about. I think if you build Minecraft hits, you get banned. From Minecraft or from Twitch? Not that it matters either way. I wouldn't do it, but... From Twitch.tv, the video game website. Good to know. Then I won't do that thing. Not even for a comedy bit like I was absolutely considering doing. It's one of those things like how granular do you have to get about it, right? How much does it have to look like a titty in order for you to be banned? Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I could build some replicas of Greek statues. I don't know if that would be all right. That's classical architecture, I'm told. And therefore above reproach. I get these done? Yeah, these are the ones with the really dour rooms. I do need a new bed. I got a new bed. It's yellow. And I guess I just slap it against the wall? Yeah, I think I just slap it against the wall. And more than that, I think I put the drawer at... No, that's a platform. That's platform. I said the drawer. I think I just put that at the foot of the bed. Then we can put the lamp on top of there. Actually, can we put this lamp on top of the... Well... Well... Didn't really like that. Just gonna find a different place to put that. Probably here at the end of the... Nah, I should put it in the bedroom, honestly. Right, I can't put the lamp on top of a drawer because the right click is being overridden by the drawer. How about we put another counter back over here? I really wish... So, like I've been saying, I like this mod a lot. One of the things I wish I could do is make kitchen counters of any other material. They can be whatever wood I want, or even like stone or obsidian if I feel like wasting that much stone or obsidian. But the countertops always have to be andesite. And I don't like that. I wish very much that I could make it out of, make them out of diorite or granite. Or even just iron. If I could get some iron slabs, that would actually look rad in this place specifically, because I want this to look like a fucking thing. Like a workshop. Yeah, exactly. You can't make them out of iron either. Or bacon. You said bacon. I said iron because I was on my own thing that I was thinking about. But you're right. Let me make shelves out of bacon, you coward. I went so far. I went to like 6 different settlements from all 4 corners of this fucking world I've put together looking for goddamn andesite because I knew I had some somewhere. It's all here. I have 2 fucking stacks of slabs. Okay, cool. Great. Good job, me. Not on my game. Not on my game today. Perhaps you can tell. Oh, right. I forgot about this one. These are even smaller sleeping areas than the hospital ones. They're let's just do that. Let's just do that to them. Just sort of prophylactically, because wow, that's gonna need some cheering up. Maybe I should get some carpets in, because that's gonna... There's not gonna be a lot of room to do anything in there.
Don't cry. Talk to me.
Riz, you said that's how most things work, but I think I missed what that was in reference to, and I'm sorry. What the fuck did I come here to make? Beds. Let's make some nice magenta beds. It's a very rich color. It'll definitely make this 2x3 room not terrible to sleep in. I don't even have room to put in, like, a chest of drawers. Actually, I guess I could if I put them right here, like I did those other ones on the last house. And maybe I should. Yeah, I'll do that. Just to give it something. I don't know if I like what that says about this house, because we do have the, like, very open concept. Like, this is clearly a living space. I think I might put a planter box in here somewhere. And then over here, it's, like, going to be a dining room sort of section with, like, its own spaces over here for things to be. But then, very tiny bed. I guess it means you do all your living outside. I guess I was kind of the same way with, in my old apartment, the apartment I lived in, just prior to moving in here with Katie and everyone, is, the fucking kitchen came, like, pre-furnished, right? It had all of its own accoutrements. Yeah, it had counters and cupboards and cabinets and fucking refrigerator and a couple, like, a microwave. And that was fine. And then the living room, I had a couch and a chair and some a coffee table and my computer and stuff, which was all, like, on the coffee table. And then I had nothing in my bedroom. It was just the bed and, like, a nightstand and a place to keep my alarm clock and chargers. I've gone the wrong way. That's the house I'm meaning to do. Because basically I just used the bedroom for sleep, because I was very lonely at the time. Like, I had posters and shit up in the living rooms. It didn't have anything in the bedroom. It's just like, I don't go in this room unless I'm ready to sleep or I'm passing through to go to the restroom. I was gonna make... See, this is my problem with doing... with pulling story time the same time as trying to, like, build Minecraft, is I forgot what I was about. And what I was about to do. Like 2 sets of pink couches. That's probably gonna end up looking good. We'll just put them all in there. And yeah, I think it's just the... not the whole back wall, but this section of back wall. Then... another couch here. Probably throw a coffee table. Oh, here's the other thing I like about, yeah, about this mod is that you can actually sit on the couches. Because I think they're technically horses. Don't at me about that. I think... let's actually dig... oh, this actually solves 2 problems at once. Let's actually dig even further. And we'll get rid of this bed, and then... because I was looking at this, and I'm like, if I'm going to put a big dining room set in here, and I kind of do, there's not actually going to be a place for the kitchen space to go. But if we get rid of this, this bedroom entirely, we can turn that into the kitchen, and then it's just a really big, quite opulent home for one very sad person. So that's environmental storytelling, I think. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. And it gives us a door back. So that I can go over here and put a door in that place where I meant to put a door before. I'm still watching Chihaya Furu. That's not how it's pronounced, but I'm still watching Chihaya Furu. Although I think I may have stopped. It's just so much. Like, I like the show Chihaya Furu a lot. My problem with it is that it is about these kids and their love for a very traditional Japanese card game. And that's great. It's a sports anime about something you probably never would have heard of otherwise, and I think that's neat. I've gone the wrong way. It's fine. My problem with it is that in addition to all that, it also wants to be this love triangle thing, and everything about the love triangle drags down the storytelling by a massive margin. Because it's not... I can't... because I'm looking at it, and I can't imagine a satisfactory way for the thing to end. Because the issue is you have, like, our main character is a girl who's obsessed with this game. And there's a boy who likes her, who also likes the game, but also likes the girl and would like to... and, like, sort of gets into the game harder than he might have otherwise so that he can be close to the girl. And then there's this other guy, and this other guy taught her how to play the game and is sort of the reason she's obsessed with it. And... like, she hasn't seen him in a very long time for tragic reasons. But she's... like... she thinks a lot of him in relation... because he's very, very good at this game and has been since he was a child. And those... I've done that wrong. And those relationships are sort of boring when you put them, when you, like, try to attach a romance triad to them. They're interesting on their own, and the second you try and say, ooh, but one of the boys has to win, you've absolutely lost me. I have said this before, and I'm going to take the opportunity to say it again. There's not a satisfactory ending to that that isn't Chihaya saying, I'm sorry, boys, I'm gay for Karuta, and then going on to win nationals. These fucking platforms, that's what I need to make. I have posts. I put slabs on top of posts to make platforms, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it'll just be a 2x3 so that there's still, like, room to move, I think. I just need to put some slabs on top of posts. Like that? Yeah, like that. Oh, that's just not enough, isn't it? I need another series of slabs. That's fine. I have more slabs. I can make more slabs. I have the technology. Here we go. Now I have slabs but no posts, and I need to remember how to make posts. I also need to get glass in those windows, and the other windows I cut in, I guess. There we go. Like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, probably chairs? Yeah. How the fuck do I make a chair? It's not called that. Let's type the word birch in. Oh, no, wait, it's not going to do that because I'm not on a fucking crafting bench. Let's go to a crafting bench and then look it up. That's quite far away I can activate the crafting bench from. Look at that morning teleportation. Here we go. How to chair. 3 slabs, 2 sticks. Easy does it. That gets me 2. I need 2 more. I just need another series of slabs. I could return them, but I'd rather suffer the curse, I guess. Just hop. over here, and 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Yes. Very lovely house, very ornate house. Everything good and proper in its rightful place. Very sad bedroom. Uncle sad bedroom. I just got a hole in this back wall too. Well, I wouldn't really call that a view, but it does let some more light in. I'll tell you what I'll do real quick, because I need more glass that isn't glass panes, because I don't like glass panes in windows. They look weird. Even though presumably that's where they're supposed to be used, it's just they're half blocks, and they're like right in the middle, and it sort of makes it look like you have a sill on both sides, but the sill is so thick on both sides. It's weird. I don't like it. So what I'm gonna do is grab, there we go, iron shovel. And we're gonna do some shoveling real quick. Not a lot of shoveling. I don't need like a full stack or anything, just maybe 2 lines. Oh yeah, 2 lines is gonna be plenty. That's gonna be like 20. And I'm gonna set these to start cooking so that I can turn the sand into glass. And while I do that, we're gonna run to the break because it's not quite 10 o'clock, but I've been talking pretty steadily, and I need water. So before we do that, we would like to take the opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, and that the lives of people of color matter. That the civil rights movement is still going strongly in this country, that there is pushback at every opportunity so that Black Americans can just live their goddamn lives. That shouldn't be a hard ask, but America is a very shitty country. We have some links that we would like for you to look at. Here underneath the Bang Donate command are some organizations that we suggest donating to help people on the ground right now with things which are important. The Bail Fund Network, which helps keep protesters out of jail. The Ochre Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund, getting food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations to Black, trans, and non-binary people. And under the Black Hills Legal Defense Fund, that is an organization helping the Lakota Sioux of South Dakota who are trying to take back their ancestral land, the Six Grandfathers. It was stolen, as every inch of this country was stolen. Renamed to Mount Rushmore and had some white guys' faces blown into it with dynamite. Which is absolutely hideous when you say it that way, which is why I choose to. You could say it a way that makes it sound slightly better, but not a lot better, and it's not worth the fucking energy. It's horrifying to have done. The other command we have is action. These are things you can do right now. Petitions you can sign, letters you can write to your local lawmakers, and Hurricane Ida relief. I am seeing a lot of news about how New Jersey flooded, and don't get me wrong, also help New Jersey, but this is the 3rd time in living memory that New Orleans has been sunk. that makes the headlines a lot less, because it points at the hideous undervaluing of Black Americans' lives and the issues with infrastructure that are being refused to be dealt with. Pretend I said it in the way that makes sense. There's also the ACLU Racism and Policing course. I recommend that. It is a 4-week email correspondence course about the role of policing in American lives, its origins, and why cops seem so intent on making things worse literally every time they show up. Please look at some of these links. If you have money to spare, please donate it to one of these organizations, or do your own research and find another organization, because this is everyone's responsibility. This is everybody's fight, and we should battle white supremacy wherever we find it, globally, locally, or within ourselves. We're going to move to the break now. Like I said, I'm going to get some water because and probably a cough drop. I feel my voice doing a bad thing. So stand up, stretch your legs, get yourself some water, take your meds, use the restroom, do whatever self-care is important to you, and we'll catch you back here in 3 to 5 minutes. We have no stance on you blocking our ads. Hey, it's me, I'm back. I gave up on my phone wrestling game because I had bought all the unique wrestlers except for like a few legendaries, and I didn't feel like grinding cash to get enough to buy those legendaries to fill out my roster. That didn't sound fun to me, especially when I didn't have like any goal to be working on besides that. So I just gave up. Fuck it. It's fine. I'm back into Picross now. I forgot to hit the button. I forgot to hit the Minecraft button. Yeah, I got back into Picross, which isn't terribly good for me, but I mean, it's fine. It's a puzzle game. It's nice and light and easy to do when you're on the toilet, right? As you do, as one does. The vast majority of what I use my phone for is playing games in the restroom, so this is going really well. So this is sort of the opposite of what I feel the last Minecraft stream I did was, where in terms of doing what I set out to do, I'm absolutely doing what I set out to do, which is just sort of chat about stuff while I put together some furniture. In terms of a stream, I don't know how well it's going. But hey, you're here, I'm here. That's really the size and shape of it. It doesn't need to be anything else. Did I forget to take the glass out of the fucking furnace? I 1000% forgot to take the glass out of the furnace. It's fine. It's fine and cool and good. The furnace is just over here anyway. It's okay. Yep. There we go. There's our glass. Very good. I'm just gonna throw some in here. Nice and airy and light. I actually don't have nice and airy and light, I said. I felt the need to clarify my speech. I'm liking how these are all looking. I think I'm about done. I think I only have one more, like, house to do up. And it's this one. Which is not very dissimilar to the other one, just over there. But we'll try and make it look a little distinct. Oh, I said I was going to put a flower box in the fancy one, and then I didn't. I guess that doesn't matter. Let's go chop down that spare... Yeah. That spare crafting table I put over here. And we can just put it in here and not have to keep running them from place to place. There we go. I'll just, slap it down right in there and worry about moving it later. So... tables, chairs, couches, kitchenette. I think the area we're looking at right here is basically off limits. There's not a lot we can do here. Actually, I guess we could put a... we could put like a counter here. Would that be good? Just a sort of a place for stuff to sit. Nah, I don't like that. It's too... It takes too much out of the footprint of the room without giving anything back, I think. I'll tell you what. Let's actually just make this real simple. We'll put one table here. And then let's actually cut this out. And throw the glass in there. So this can be a like little breakfast nookie joint. Then we can put chairs on either side. Yeah, I like the corner window. It's very pleasant. I like having I like the idea of having like a view while you eat. So I think that's a good spot. I just need to make a chair happen. Or actually 2 chairs, but that's fine. I have 3 slabs. That's exactly what I need for 2 chairs. Give me 2 chairs. I need 2 chairs. At night, thank you. At night, you can just watch the zombies shuffle around. That's not so much the case here because I play on peaceful myself. But yeah, in theory, let's actually have a sit and see how this looks. I like this a lot. You're over here, you're having a chat with someone, you're both eating your bacon because you couldn't make a shelf out of it. And now you just look out this way, get completely lost in thought, lose track of what the conversation was about, and then have to ask for clarification. Yeah, you know, that's working as intended. So I think we put the kitchenelle right here next to it. Yeah, 3 and 3. Actually, let's cut out this middle one, and that can be the sink. And then we'll put the cupboards up there. I need more... I need more cupboards, I think. How many more cupboards can I make? I need 2 treasure chests. That'll make 4 cupboards, and I'll have 1 left over. I'll figure out something to do with that. Yeah. Let's grab these oak planks that I totally remembered I had, and yeah, I'm 1 short on to be able to make 2 treasure chests. Sure. Why, I think that's just fine. It just goes up like this. And then we make a bucket. And put the bucket next to the other kitchen counter, and that makes a kitchen sink. And there we go, nice and nice and home brewed. I almost don't want to put anything in here. I almost don't want to put anything on the ground here, because I think it'll take up a lot of space. No, especially I do not want a fireplace in here. Hello, Bad Road. I tried so hard to not... I wanted so badly to make a good lake community that I found a whole new lake. I didn't mean for that to be the case. I was just kind of looking for the next place to put stuff down, and now I have the Lake House Redux, the game, the experience. Do I have couches made? I don't. I don't want to make them out of any of this wool, I don't think. Not even pink? Don't want to make pink couches? I just made pink couches. I'm sure I have another flavor of wool that hasn't been represented yet. These houses are going very swimmingly, and literally none of them have caught fire, which is a big plus. Like the Swiss flag. I haven't done anything with red. Let's get some red. And we just slap down like that. Do I just need 3? I think I just need 3. Would you install an electric fireplace? If Minecraft had, if the mods that I had installed had an electric fireplace, then yeah, maybe. I just don't want to burn down a whole other community. I like this one a lot. It's probably the best series of decorating I've done in a very long time. You can craft a lamp with glowstone and redstone. I don't know if I have any glowstone available to me currently. We just go like that. Yeah, I think this is absolutely acceptable. I want to put... Nah, that's too close. That's too close and I don't like it. Well, then you tell me, what am I supposed to use to pick this up? Because apparently it's not fucking... axes, and it's not fucking... pickaxes. Can the sofa make a right turn? The sofa can make a right turn if I wanted it to, but I think I like this configuration. It's a very good mod, this mod that has the sofas in it, and I'm enjoying playing with it very much. Not for the least of which reasons is the fact that its couches are very modelable. Yeah, see, thank you. It should have come with the hand truck so I can lift the furniture. What the fuck do I need? I need another bed. I need, I think, 2 chests of drawers. And... I should make some bookshelves. I don't have any bookshelves in any of these houses, and I think that's a failing on my part. So I'm gonna make another... I'm gonna make another bed, and then I'm gonna go out back into the world and craft the stuff that means I have bookshelves. I'm not going to drop the crafting bench and then pick it up again. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go over here to the one that's solid and planted in its own nice little nook. It would be hilarious to see you just swinging a hand truck as a sofa. Oh, right, because I would have to interact with things the same way I interact with everything else in Minecraft, you know. Swing a pickaxe, you'd swing a shovel, you swing a regular axe. I guess you'd swing a hand truck at some furniture. I came over here to do something, I swear to God. Beds. Okay, there it is. I've created a bed. I can put most of the rest of this shit away. And I'll figure out what to fucking do with it later. I have so many of those kitchen counters. Just so many. Alright, so what do I need for... What do I need for bookshelves? I need fucking, I need to go to sleep because I don't want to travel at night. I am on peaceful, I just don't like doing it. So, which the hell way am I going? I'm going this way, towards the sea. Towards the letter C, not the ocean isn't that way, or rather it is, but not for quite a distance. Oh, did I take the... Yep. Oh, wow, I'm really glad I thought about that. I need to get my minecart out of the, out of that other thing over there. Yep. I should set a waypoint for this now that it's basically done. Yes. What should I call this? Suspiciously unburned village. Yeah. Well, I already had 2 more. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna punish myself for not realizing a thing I had. There's so much fucking inventory in Minecraft, and all of mine is spread so far that it's impossible for me to really keep track of what I have and don't have at any given time. Let me drink this water. I said I was gonna get this water, and I got this water. I'm using the top of like the lid of a Pringles can as a coaster. I don't have a particular reason for that other than it, like, keeps the table dry. The thing it does do, though, is it collects... hang on, I need to be careful right here, because there's, a giant crevasse. It does collect condensation. In a way that, like, traditional coasters don't. Because a coaster that's meant to be a coaster is usually made out of, like, multiply cardboard or cork or something that absorbs water and then can dry and it'll be okay. The Pringles lid just has it in there, the water. So once I'm done with my water, I can flip the Pringles can into my mouth and have slightly more water, I suppose. I have my can directly on the desk. The table is wet now. I mean, yeah, it's low stakes. I get to take my hands off the mouse and keyboard for a second while we do some railing. Railing takes me away to where I always knew it could be. The iron bars, they carry me. Soon I will be free. Christopher Cross. Anybody? Sailing? It's one of my favorite songs. I don't know why. I don't feel it's something that I have a particular affinity for, sailing. I saw the ocean once. I've seen the ocean more than once, I guess. I was that phraseology. I've seen the ocean once is based on a very terrible road trip I took once. On Christmas Day weekend. To just to go, I drove, by the way, no one else in the car drove. 5 people in the car, I drove the whole way. From where I live in Oklahoma City to some ass town in Florida to get the girl I was dating at the time's stuff out of a storage unit. I had to leave a family Christmas get-together for this. It was far too hot because it was Florida. I was told all I had to do was drive, but I also ended up paying for hotels. There's a variety of reasons why that relationship was not good for me, but wow, I should have, I probably should have got out then. What did I come out here for? I was gonna get paper and, cow parts. I'm gonna have to, do something to these cows. I'm just letting you know that. These cows are gonna have a little bit of a rough go of it for a second. Oh, I put my sword away. That was a good sword. I wish I hadn't done that. Do I have wheat literally anywhere? I don't. I don't. I tore it all down. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to hear from me today. Do I have anywhere that has wheat? I think I have one of my stalls over here with wheat on it still. See, this is like Kristi's toy box where the fun begins. It's when everything starts going awry and I suddenly have to scramble, trying desperately to find wheat. Nope, that's all egg and sugar and rump. What's even in here? I don't know. Clay and some bricks and 3 pieces of carpet. Right, well that isn't anything either. Let's go look at, I feel like there's definitely wheat over here in, I know there's some wheat in Frankigrad. Thank you, Bad Road. You need some wheat, but everything's going awry. That's a very good joke. That's a very good joke about grains that you've made. I'm busy panicking about the state of my produce, so I can't build on it, and I apologize for that. Oh, right, I need to change the name of this in my beacons also. So there's been some changes in here. No, I think I did cut down all the wheat. It'd be on the end, right? Oh, no, there's wheat still. Excellent. I can just take all this, and it's fine. As long as I replant it, everything will be okay. Just dance. Hey, how you doing? It's a nice statue. Very proud of it. I went into creative mode to make it because I wasn't going to waste that much fucking obsidian. How are y'all? Oh, they've spread out a bit since I was here last. That's good. Well, I mean, there are still a lot of them up here. There are still a lot of them up here. I wonder if I should tear down the lists or if that's going a little too far and losing the sort of thread. Okay. Ooh, a lot of these are empty. I need to, like, actually have the... I'm not going to do that on stream, but I actually need to, like, take some time and just grow a whole bunch of wheat and refill all of these feeders. Do the multicolored sheep breed true? They breed true if they breed with with similar colored sheep. But I'm not like doing any sort of work in that regard. They're just sort of free to run about and bang whatever. So it's just all up in the air, and good for them. Thank you, that was the word I was trying to get to. Selective breeding. So I have been sitting here for the last, like... Oh, please tell me I have some... No, I don't. I do have more wheat, though. That's good. I'll just take that. Sitting here trying to figure out how to make a pun out of bulgur, and I think I don't. And I think I shouldn't. I'm not gonna bulgur on this one. That's a good joke. Like it's replacing budge, but it's super not, because it's the word bulgur. I think Bad Road's still the king of grain puns, and that's the one I have for the evening. Nope, no, let go. There we go. Thank you very much, Double D, for the 100 gay bits. Appreciate it very much, as we always do. Thank you also for paying for our lifts to go get groceries today. If you've not heard, the suspension in our car just fell out of the car. It's on the ground now in front of the supercuts far away from where we live. So that's where we're at with that. It's not a very expensive fix, but it's a more expensive fix than we would like. We're, like, just capable of taking care of it. Come here. So this is the breeding process. If you've not seen it, you just feed two animals their food that they like, and then they pop out a smaller animal after rubbing themselves against one another for a little while. It's very straightforward, and it does make selective breeding very easy. If that's what you want to do. Wow, I'm absolutely not gonna get enough leather to make enough books for this to go well. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with this. I think I'm actually just gonna like get a new generation of cows in here, and I'll come back and think about this later. I see someone breed turtles, I think because she needed the shells. Oh yeah, you can make helmets out of shells. This rain is fucking with my frame rate. I'm just gonna go to the farmhouse and sleep. There's the tower. Yeah, like Alice is saying, it's like all of our savings if it's as cheap as people say it is. It shouldn't be more, it really shouldn't. But you never fucking know. It's like 1 minute you're watching the lemmings go by. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the cows to it. I think I might have spare leather, like, across the sea. It's actually not hard to get over there. Let me, get a ticket for another runaway train, and we'll see how that goes. I imagine new generation of cows as a punk band with either really good or really shitty politics. Which is important when you're thinking of a punk band. You need to know where they're coming from, because punk gets real fucky real quick. I had this asshole. No, I'm not going to tell that story. That's not a fun story. A lot of the stories I tell on stream aren't what you might traditionally call fun stories. But I do have a limit. So you know that time when punk got radio play for a while and a ton of bands instantly formed that were very much not punk? Yeah. That's the thing. Oh, hey, trader. You have anything good? Ah, you have slime balls. That's actually really useful to me, but I don't have emeralds on me right now, man. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, the thing about punk is like, hey, you got radio play. That must mean you're legitimate. That must mean you get to be monetized now, and the most sanitized version of what this is gets thrown out on corporate radio. What are you gonna do? That happened a couple times, like with Blink 182. I like Blink 182, but you're not wrong. I've just been sitting and thinking that the pop punk is dead, and hip hop is the wave of the future. I'll tell you what I've been listening to, and this has been a great decision for me. When I was younger, when I was just a little bit out of high school, there's a fucking... Yeah, there it is. There's a bridge. When I was just out of high school, there was a podcast I really liked called Radio Free Hipster. This was just when nerdcore hip-hop started to become a thing that existed, like a thing that was starting to become codified and getting un petit peu, the smallest amount of attention. And there was a guy who called himself Z who did a podcast called Radio Free Hipster every week, or not every week, every month. And it's just like, hey, here's some stuff. He was from North Carolina, I think. It's like, hey, here's some stuff I found. It's good. You should listen to it. I got some background minutia on all these wonderful bands. You should check it out. And I loved that podcast. You can't find those episodes anymore. But as he's doing some other stuff now, he's the managing editor of Geekadad, the website, and as part of like a Patreon push, he was like, if we can get the Patreon to X, I'll go ahead and start putting out new RFH episodes. And he did, and those are all available, and the show's still great, and he's a very entertaining host, but he lets the music do most of the job. It's very good if you want to just listen to some weird music for a while. Do suggest. Now, see, look at... So, here's the thing. There's so many more cows over here. The a farm that we saw a little while ago was a farm that didn't really have a purpose. I was just like, I want to make a... This is a big, like, pastoral grazeland. I want to make a farm here. So I took the time to get a bunch of, like, various types of animals into a space. Excuse me, I'm about to cough. And, it's like, oh, that's good. I'll set up some feeders, but I will keep forgetting to fill them and whatever. So this farm, you'll notice, has a lot of cows. And there's a reason for that. And the reason for that is this building over here. This is the library. So, to make a bookshelf block like this, it takes 3 books and 6 3 books and 6 pieces of wood, and each book needs a piece of leather to make it to serve as the like cover. So I needed a lot of leather, which is why there's a lot of cows over here, and that's where we're at right now today. During the early pandemic, a bunch of punk bands got together to do a live stream show, and what was cool is one of the bands didn't even consider themselves a punk band anymore. They had just remained punk in spirit. That's neat. I am not surprised that punks took it upon themselves to do indie shows and were like also pretty quick to capitalize on, not capitalize, but to like find the way to do shows that was going to end up being the trend for shows moving forward for the next 2 years. How many small cows have I just made? 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't make them. I just sort of encouraged them into existence. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Am I not getting any leather off of these? I sure aren't. I sure amped. Oh, hang on, I think that was one. No, that one dropped 2 leather. That almost makes up for it. Was that 3? That was 3. 4. And be really... Okay. Be really careful, don't hit the baby cow. 5. That's 3. That's 3 leather. 3 leather. That's enough for 3 books. Hi, Mox. Thank you for the quote. It is true. Why do I have a pumpkin pie in here? Also, why is that what a pumpkin pie looks like? I'm using a very cartoony resource pack. I went through a bunch of resource packs today to try and find one that was acceptable to me. And I sort of wanted one that was more cartoony and visually interesting than the ones that aim for photorealism. Migraine, I'm very sorry you have a migraine. They are, I've had exactly one. It was among the worst feelings of my life, and I wouldn't wish it on any person. I just need to chop all this sugar cane down. And we turn the sugar cane into, there we go. Turn the sugar cane into paper. And we get the paper like that. And the leather goes in the middle of it. And now we have 3 books. Good. I'm glad we have 3 books. Are there wood? Is there literally any wood around? Do I have wood over here? It's fully 2/3 of my life. I am aware. I wish I could do more to be helpful to you, but I can't. I don't have wood. I have to go outside and murder a tree, I think. Oh, here's the dark oak woods, by the way. This is where they're planted, so if I ever, for whatever reason, need dark oak, it's here. And I know where I can get it, and I can reasonably expect that I can replant it. You'll notice their trunks are much thicker. You have to plant them in a 4-square. Like most other trees, you just plant down one sapling and step back, and then eventually it'll grow. These, you have to put them in at a 4-piece. And they don't always drop 4 saplings a piece when you cut them down. So that's fun. I just need, like, one fucking thing. In fact, I'm just gonna take this one log off of this dark oak. Oh, no, that's not right. I needed 2. I can do one more over here. This one has plenty. I was talking about the shaders. I got a, I'm liking this one. It's Mixcraft? That's not what it's called. What the fuck is it called? Nick's new cartoon pack, and it's quite good. It's simple, everything's still very readable, but it does look fun. The one mark-off I have for it is that the animals are completely unchanged. But, what are you gonna do? Sometimes the animals, they are completely unchanged. Is it clean? I think so. Your mileage may vary, but I can look at it in a vista and generally tell what everything is meant to be next to each other. Nothing sort of gets lost muddily. Yes, it is simple and clean. I'm feeling a certain way about that joke. Dick, it's not like that. It's like this. I only need 1. And then 3 books. And for all of that work, I have 1 bookshelf. And the reason that I'm bothering to tell you that is because I really want to sink in everything I just had to do to make 1 bookshelf. I had to do so many fucking times to make this library happen. It also has a nice glass dome on top, which I think is neat. No, not that way. I can get out through the upper floors. I'm just gonna have a sip of this water while I run around. So we're gonna go and we're gonna go and we're gonna place down this exactly 1 bookshelf I managed to make. And then I'll call the stream, I guess. I didn't mean to make this bridge look like anything. I basically just made it because it's so much easier to do that than, like, take the long way round by, like, going over the river over there, or over the, like, channel, I guess, because this is the sea. Going over the channel to Stone's Throw and then walking through the desert and then looping around to the other side of the desert and getting to Windy Valley, which is what I named that place back there. After the, Win 95? I can't remember the name of the artist that put out that album. It's something like that. It's like, it's Win 90 something, but it's a year that Windows didn't put out a new version of Windows. And the album's called Windy Valley. Anyway. I have a treasure map somewhere that I haven't used. And I don't know how to feel about that. Presumably poorly. I should go get... I have access to a treasure. I should go make treasure happen. Wherever the hell it is, there could be leather in there. Then I wouldn't have to kill quite so many cows. We're just gonna take another quick little stretchy. I'm proud of my rail system. It's pretty robust for what it is. No, 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 don't! No, 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 come back! Come back! Get out! Get out! That's not yours! The puppy had it. The puppy shouldn't have it. Puppies don't belong in minecart. I know if there are pacifist... I know there are pacifist mods or mods that make cows drop leather, but I don't know if that would make a body horror for you. So, I don't actually have that big of a problem with the killing of the cows conceptually. The thing that bothers me isn't that I have to kill a cow, although I wouldn't say that I like that aspect of it. It's just that it takes so long to, get enough leather to make, things that are actually good. Oh no, I know the mod where you shear cows for leather. I might look into that actually, because it is one of the more time-consuming just things. Is it this? It's this. Oh, by the way, here's our test fireplace from the other week. You'll notice I've placed a sign next to it now. Yeah. You shouldn't put this fireplace anywhere else. It feels like this. Have you considered enchanting? Yeah, so that's... I have, I forget the name of the enchantment, but I have a diamond sword that has looting, that's what it's called, which ups drop rate chances. I have one. It's just in... Oh, right. It's just in a a treasure chest in the place that we're going to. I didn't bring it with me because I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. I need to fix the rail just right back there. You might have noticed that we went down a hill and then slowed to a crawl because that was early in my rail making career. And I thought, oh, I'll just like put some powered rail all the way up this rather large hill and that'll be fine and it'll get me to where I need to go. And the problem is when you have that much powered rail that's activated by a button, the power will actually run out before you get over it. So not great. If you really wanted fireplace and didn't want tragedy, you could also do fire tick off. No, I'm happy to take suggestions. I just really didn't want to. After the last one went so terribly badly, I didn't want to fuck with fireplaces like at all. It also sort of doesn't make sense for the space, right? I like the things I build to make sense in their own context, and it was important to me that the other that the houses in the other community we built had fireplaces because it was a snowy environment and it would have been cold and people need a way to heat themselves, and so fireplace. This doesn't get snow. It does get a lot of rain, which is why I gave everything like eaves, right? To help keep the rain off if you're just sort of hanging around outside. Honestly, the fiasco from last time would make me insist on building a safe fireplace. That's because you aren't a coward like me. When something becomes too hard, I just give up. That's absolutely untrue. Demonstrably untrue. But I've said it. We're just gonna put this in here. I think just right on this side. This side, yes. That's where it goes. That's not where it goes. It doesn't go there. I said it went there. I didn't know what I was thinking of. Right, I need Silk Touch to pick up fucking bookshelves. I have to remake the bookshelf now. I guess that fits in. I need wood, but I have wood. It's fine. I have completely shattered a bookshelf before. And it is true that when you break the bookshelves, the book don't stay on them anymore. So, true to life, I guess it's just slightly annoying for me to have to do it and then redo it. So this goes over here. Yes, that's more correct. It goes over there up against the wall, so there's a little more mobile space here. Okay. This has been a good building experience. I really like these houses. I feel I've done a good job on them. The mod has helped a lot. And I'm probably still going to work on them off stream because that's what I do. But this was a very, very good series of homes. I'm gonna shut all the things off, and then we'll go to the outro. How do you feel about it? I need to turn Pretzel off, too. There it is. Here's that horrible kangaroo from before. I closed Minecraft, and the picture of the horrible kangaroo was still there. So I thought I'd show you all the picture of the horrible kangaroo one last time. Okay. It's gone now. So thank you all for joining me. I've been Kristi, one of 5 women who stream on this channel, along with my wife Katie and her sisters Annie and Alice and Sue. Those are representations of all of us you're seeing on screen right now. We stream 6 days a week, usually, so if you wanted to interact with the follow button in whatever way is comfortable for you, you can be notified when we go live. Andy just updated our schedule. Thank you, Andy. Was that bad taxidermy or bad practical effects? It's a puppet. If that answers your question, I'm not sure it does. Let's go to the schedule at schedule.truck.community. Tomorrow is, before our stream, Andy's going to be playing more Ender Lilies, a Metroidvania about a young girl and all of her ghost friends. And then at our usual time, I'm going to be playing Mother Gunship with Alice, to the best of my knowledge. Card is, of course, always subject to change. Tuesday, Annie is going to be starting a new thing. She finished up Resident Evil 4 a couple of weeks ago and then felt too bad to stream last week. So she'll figure out what that is and she'll be playing it. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. Wednesday, Bad Road's going to be playing Blood Omen 2 Legacy of Kain, probably finishing Blood Omen 2 Legacy of Kain. You don't have a lot left, I don't think. And Zoo at our, that's before our usual time, and at our usual time, Zoo will be also starting a new thing, because she wasn't feeling as enraptured by Breath of the Wild as she thought she might. So, different thing. Other new different thing. Thursday is going to be Alice playing Legend of Mana, which is a very good game, and which I presume she's really enjoying playing through. She seems to be. It is a wonderful little series of short stories. And it's quite good. Please jump in the line for that. On Friday, Katie is going to be playing more Silent Hill 4, which is also a good game. It's a lot. We have content warnings for it, but it's absolutely an effective horror game. So if you want to watch my wife play a very effective horror game, that's Friday. Saturday, we don't stream, but someone on twitch.tv/xenonfiber will be playing Earthbound, which I almost called Earthbound: The Legacy of Kain. It's not that. It's not in that series. It's in an entirely different series. It's in the Mother series, which doesn't get the sort of re-release remaster love that some of the other first-party Nintendo franchises get, because it's about how capitalism is terrible. And then someday will be another wildcard stream. This one ended up being me for reasons, but we don't know what we're going to be doing Sunday to Sunday. We're going to be starting a new tabletop series. Not series, another episode of Dusk City Outlaws relatively soon. I have most of the things I need for it. I just need to do a little bit more writing, and then I'll be ready to go. start looking around for that in a few weeks if everyone else is up for it. I think that's everything I need to say about that. That's it. You can check out that schedule in a slightly more reasonable list at schedule.truck.community. You can also find links to the rest of our stream team, Riz Plays Games, Andemonium, Xenon Fiber, and Bad Road, all wonderful streaming channels worthy of your time and attention. Please go give them a follow if you're looking for new and interesting people to follow. And if you want to see more of us, we have a VOD channel on YouTube at youtube.truck.community. I just went back and watched the Keep Talking and No One Explodes streams. Katie and I played Keep Talking and No One Explodes some months ago, where she did the reading and I did the diffusing. And wow, that's a great stream. You should go watch those. I think that's everything I need to talk to you about. Thank you all so much for joining me on this wonderful furniture adventure. And until I see you next time, stay safe.